Welcome to the Wisconsin State Law Library's overview of federal agency documents in HeinOnline. My name's Carol Hassler. I'm the Web Services Librarian here at the library. Let's get started. So today we're going to talk about HeinOnline, which is a database that the Wisconsin State Law Library provides to its cardholders. If you work at an organization that has fewer than 25 attorneys employed there, then you can actually access this database from your home or office. HeinOnline provides access to a number of different libraries. So we subscribe to all of these libraries. This is the start screen that you'd see as soon as you logged in from the State Law Library website. So you'll see Law Journal Library, that's one of our more popular libraries, is first, but we have several case libraries. We have um, uh, primary law materials available on here. And we also have federal agency documents, which is the focus of today's discussion. So we have select federal agency decisions available, not all federal agencies, but a good number. We've got the Code of Federal Regulations and the Federal Register on here. And one of the best things about this is that it is older material. U.S. Attorney General and Department of Justice opinions and publications. We also subscribe to that library. And we subscribe to best-selling government publications in here. So let's take a moment and just look at each of these. All of these are available from this initial list. So the U.S. Attorney General and Department of Justice collection. Once you click into that, you'll get into just a title list of all that's available in this collection, and you can see it spans the gamut from standalone reports that have been issued over the years, as well as annual reports, repeated reports or publications that are consistently published over time. And then, of course, we have opinions and decisions as well that are all available on here. And the best thing about this, even though some of these materials, maybe a lot of these materials, might be available for free online or in paper at your local library, is that they're all searchable in this one database here. The Federal Register and Code of Federal Regulations are available in HeinOnline as well. This is the start page that you'll get to, and on the left side you have the citation navigator popped open right away. So if you have a citation, which is how a lot of people enter the CFR or Federal Register, you can go straight in that way to get that information. U.S. Federal Agency Documents, Decisions, and Appeals is another separate collection within this database. And you can see that this database has a lot of different documents listed here and a couple different ways to sort these. So the default is to just list all of the titles alphabetically. This is a great way to go if you know the title that you're looking for, but one handy thing that I like is to click on the agencies sort list, which shows you all of the documents that are produced by a single agency. Those could be standalone reports, they could be reports and opinions, they could be cases. Um, We'll open DOJ here. Remember, we have a separate Department of Justice library as well, but all of those documents are going to be listed and available in here as well. So you can always go into the federal agency list here, go to look by agency, and see what's available on HeinOnline if you're trying to find decisions, opinions, reports, any other documents from a specific agency. So let's talk a little bit about decision law. This is one of the things that you will find in the federal agency library. Decision laws are opinions or orders that are issued by administrative agencies. They interpret the law and provide guidance to people either for specific cases, or it might be an opinion letter for a what if situation. Decision law can establish precedent, which is why it can be valuable to research it and look it up depending on your situation. The Code of Federal Regulations and the Federal Register, these are regulations that are issued by federal agencies, boards, or commissions. They do have the force and effect of law, and Congress gives the agencies the authority to issue these regulations. A lot of times when people say something like there ought to be a law, sometimes there already is, and it's issued as a regulation instead of findable in the United States Code. Government reports and publications are also available in HeinOnline. This database does include the top 100 bestsellers from the US GPO. Some of the titles include Copyright, Law of the US Budget, Sentencing Commission Guidelines, and the Statistical Abstract of the United States. Many of these documents can be found online as well. But again, they are all included in this database, so you just have to run a single search in HeinOnline to pull up hits from these government documents, as well as the laws or cases or other information that you're trying to locate. So there are a couple of ways into documents in HeinOnline. Some are possibly the way you want to start if you're looking for a specific title is to go straight to the title. And I'm just going to close some of these other libraries here, and we're going to go straight here to this title list. Remember, this is the initial page that you see if you are pulling up the Federal Agency Documents library. So one of the tricky things about browsing by title is that it's not always filed under what you might expect. Let's say you're looking for decisions. You could certainly go to D, which does have a bunch of titles that begin with decisions, but you'll see here that there are decisions whose titles start with A, maybe with the agency name even, like if we go down to F, and we go here, you'll see Federal Communications Commission reports are down here under F, filed under the agency name first, because that's how that reporter is titled. So browsing by title can be great if you know the title, but if you don't know the title or the exact title, then you might want to switch to that agency view instead. So you can browse to the title. Once you get to the title, there are two things that you can do. So if I wanted to find an FCC report and I knew which one I was looking for, I could open up the FCC report second series, and I could either drill down to my title if I know it's in volume 13 here. I could open this up, find the table of contents, and start jumping to different pages to get to the page number of the decision I'm looking for. I can also use this search this title link, which shows up anytime you expand a title. You use this plus to expand a title. Search this title gives you an advanced search box. This is what you'll see anytime you click on advanced search from the search tab here. And it allows you to do keyword searching, and you'll see here it's automatically selected the title that I'm looking for. You can access this title search at any time by just clicking on advanced search, typing your terms, and then scrolling through to find the title that you'd like to search. And one thing to note is that you can select multiple titles before you perform a search. Another way to do a search for a specific document, especially useful if you know the exact citation, is to click on the Citation Navigator tab at the very top. The Citation Navigator opens up a little citation box on the left, and you can begin to type your citation. This is different depending on which library you're looking at. In the Federal Agency Documents Library, this will pull up a list of all of the titles included in there. Since it's a long list, you can start typing your title to jump down to the right section there. Okay, so I'm just going to enter my citation and hit Get Citation. And if you've got the citation correct, it's going to pop that document up right away for you, and you can begin to read through it. So let's say you need information on a topic, or you're trying to find something, maybe a few facts about a case, but you don't have a specific citation yet. You can run a search in a couple of ways. So from the Search tab here, you can either run a basic keyword search, and running a basic keyword search is going to return results for you. And on the left side, results will vary a little bit. So here I've done a search for Bitcoin, and I only have 2 results, so I don't really have a whole lot to sort through on this side. But let's say I do a new search on something like healthcare. I'll put it in quotes. And once that loads, you'll see that I have a whole lot of results from this agency library. And now I also have additional document types and agencies that I can refine it by here in the left-hand corner. So if I am looking for anything that talks about a certain keyword issued by a specific agency, I can go to this agency facet here on the left, and you can always pop it up to show more, and I can just click the agencies that I want to choose, and you'll see that there's a number next to each of these that shows how many results are from each agency. So using your facets to drill down to agency is a really good way to go ahead and do a better search. Okay, if we go into the new search, you'll see you've also got additional options to switch between these 2 libraries or to search by title once again. So you've got a few chances every time you go through to either narrow by agency or narrow by title as you go. And once you do a search, you can go specifically to the agency by using those facets on the left-hand side. All right, if you ever have any questions about researching, HeinOnline's help pages have a great tutorial on using libraries. Help.heinonline.org has a number of library-specific support documents. There are videos online, training guides, and advanced search tips as well, so be sure to check these out. We also list some limited online tutorials on our own website in our Learning Center. And if you ever have any questions or if you have trouble locating any opinions or decisions, please ask a librarian for help. Thank you for watching. Please check out our advanced search tips for HeinOnline to get some ideas for how to do better searches in this database. Have a great day.